Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and this is the Sarazanmai episodes 1 through 3 review.
3?
With me. Yeah, there's 3 episodes out, Kobe. Did
What?
you not watch 3 episodes?
No, I watched 2 episodes.
Oh my god. The third one I got released today.
I thought the second one released today. That's the one I watched.
I thought this was a bit.
It's clearly not a bit. But
Well,
okay.
Okay. We'll discuss. Okay, episodes 1 through 2 review, apparently. With me, as always, are Kobe and Jake. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, yeah, so, Jake, tell us about the show.
All right. Sarazanmai is a show about kids with weird turtle-faced creatures that come out of their phones, or they capture with their phones. And there's a girl with eyebrows that are just like circles, and there's 2 sexy cops. I think.
Yep. You're hitting it right on the head. You got it so well.
Oh my gosh, they are so sexy. They are 80% of this Google image search.
Oh gosh.
Okay, and then, oh my god, is that a turtle thing coming out of another turtle thing? Like, ugh. Okay.
If it isn't clear, Jake hasn't seen the show yet.
Yeah.
So this was the bit. This was the bit.
Unlike Kobe, I haven't watched any.
We're all at different stages of where we are at in Sarazanmai.
Yeah, so we're gonna be discussing episodes 1 through 2, trying our best to explain to Jake what the show is about. So, Kobe, what is the show about?
Well, that's actually, I've seen 2 episodes, and I still don't really know what it's about. It's about these 3 kids, and they all have these secrets and all have these dark pasts. And one day, they're 2 of them are walking, and they break a statue of a Kappa. And Kappa is a really Kappa is
a frog.
It's a frog thing. They break a statue of it, and it releases a spirit of it, and it releases like the spirit, and the spirit is so it needs these kids' help, so it sucks an essence out of their butts and turns them into Kappa spirits themselves, where they exist in a Kappa-like world where they fight demons.
Yeah, okay.
Your turn. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah. So, okay, I thought a little bit about this, and I think the best way to describe the show is you have to see it to believe it. So I think the best way to describe this show to someone who's never seen it is to just try your best to describe these weird scenes that happen and try and have them imagine what it's like.
All right, Jake.
Okay, so here's
open
some
your
scene.
mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Imagine for a second that this little frog thing shoots into a character's asshole, bursting off all their clothes, and then he like extracts something from their butt, and then like eats, and then at the same time he eats the person, and then he spits them back out again as a frog person, kind of like himself, and then he like wheels them off in like one of those like Chinese man wagons, you know, and like they carry them on like this kind of a 2-wheeled thing across the streets of China or whatever. Anyways, and then they fight these spirit things by dancing, and then they connect with the other frog people, and they try and attack the monster, and they always end up behind the monster, and they extract something from that thing's asshole, and that reveals a dirty secret about the demon, and then after that, it reveals a dirty secret about themselves, and everyone kind of knows a little bit more about each other through this experience.
That's right. So, because like Jake, they first these humans as frog creatures fight this cardboard box demon, and once they extract the cardboard box demon's soul from the cardboard box demon's asshole, the cardboard box demon, we learned that he was just a man who liked to get naked and wear a cardboard box over his head. But then, coincidentally, we learned that the main character is actually a cross-dressing idol. So it's like a give and take. And then the second episode, they fight a cat demon, and when they extract the thing from the cat demon's asshole, you learn that this cat was actually a man who liked to dress up as a cat because he wanted to be seen as a cat.
Yeah, I think you left out the important part that he killed cats.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
he stole their hair. He shaved their hair and then
he
taped them on
shaved
himself.
cats and put them on himself so he could be more like a cat.
Yeah.
And that was that guy's dark, dirty secret. So, Jake, did we explain the show very well?
I feel like you guys explained the book that Butters wrote in South Park, like the poop that took a pee, because it just seems like nonsense and a lot of assholes.
It is a nonsense show. It is. I have no idea what's going on, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of random scenes that just like are randomly cut together, like, and they happen so quick. It's so like one after the other. Like it's as soon as they as soon as the two kids knock over the statue in the first episode and release the Kappa, all of a sudden smoke goes everywhere and they're like, "What?" And all of a sudden they wake up in school and it's like, "This was a dream. This was a dream." And then they see each other like, "This wasn't a dream." And then they spend the day like eating cucumbers. And then they go out and search for the statue again. Am I describing that accurately?
Yeah, there's also sexy cops.
There are sexy cops.
Yeah, explain the sexy cops.
Okay, so in every episode, like the cops, like the cops, like the organization of cops, they kind of like, I guess they're trying to hunt down these people. The spirit demons I were talking about before were once people, and they committed these various crimes, I guess, and the cops are like, we gotta catch these guys. And then the two sexy cops get up, and they always do like this funky dance. They do like a song and dance number. It's the same song and dance number each time, I think. And then they like explain that they extracted that criminal's desires, which turned them into these spirits, which then, is why the frog people have to defeat the spirit.
Yeah.
So the sexy cops are like the villains, I guess.
They're also like Team Rocket because they're sitting in the police academy from what I've seen of episode 2, and you say it happens in episode 3, which you can spoil episode 3, Jeff. I don't care because I'm sure it's
I feel like it's hard to spoil this show.
Yeah, it's hard to spoil the show. It's
really,
like in episode 2, they're just like, who killed this guy? It's the cat guy who they found murdered, who turns into the cat demon, and the cops like stand up and there's spotlights on him, and they're like, "It was us," and then they sing like a really sexy song about it. And so like, it's awesome. Oh, and the frogs sing too. I don't know if it's the same song every time, but I love the song. Whenever they approach the demon that they're fighting, they sing a song about like, there's something that we got to get back. And they always like, in the first episode it was boxes, so then the other two are like box. But in the second episode it was a cat demon, so they're like cats. I don't know what's the object in the third episode, Jeff.
The third one is it's fish, but it's like a play on words because they say kisu, and that's like, I think, a type of fish, but it also could mean like a kiss. So that one's a little more layered.
So
it's kind of the
humor.
same.
Do they still rip
it's
stuff
the same thing.
out of buttholes?
Yes, it's exactly the same thing. The demon in the third one is like a guy who he was like a fisherman, the fish store, I think, and he was also like, he was a ladies' man, but he was trying to attract these ladies to like cut them up or something. Like
it's a dark show.
It's so weird because like when they reveal what the demons are about, like particularly in the second and third episode, they kind of brush over it. It's like, yeah, this guy like murdered cats and wore their fur because he wanted to be a cat. And the third one's like, yeah, they, he liked these women and he wanted to cut them into thirds. That's like that's what they say. He wanted to cut them into thirds.
Jesus Christ.
And then it's just like, okay, well, we're not going to explore that at all. And then like the secret that's exposed in the third one is that one of the characters has a crush on the other character.
Oh yeah, because episode 2 ends with the one dude kissing the other dude.
Yeah. So he's kissing the other dude as he's cross-dressing as this idol. It's so weird. It's like
all right, Jake. All right. So in this world, everyone gets their news from this very famous idol that's like on TV and tells about today's special item is like boxes. Today's special item is cats. Today's special item is fish. And she does like a show that they all watch the news for. But we learn in the first episode that the main guy character cross-dresses as her because, as we learn in the second episode, it's because his younger brother is like in love with this in love with this idol, so he dresses up as her and takes pictures and pretends to like text him as her. So that's why he cross-dresses. And then the end of the second episode that I saw is that his best friend's like the nerdy one. There's the main character, there's a nerdy guy, and there's like a punk who's like a legitimate criminal who like seems like it kills people.
Yeah, he waterboards someone.
Yeah,
in the
he
second
waterboards
episode.
somebody in the second episode. But the second episode ends with the nerdy guy like kissing, the main character. So I guess that's the secret of the third episode. So
I feel like the author of this wrote a drama-heavy manga, and someone went, "No one's gonna read this," and then they went, "What if
Add
I put
frogs?
What if I put fucking demon and asshole accessibility in it?" And they went, "Sure,
yeah,
gold."
It's great. It's it's really dark, but like really funny. Like once they defeat a demon, they get these special. They're able to get like a wish granted if they get like enough coins or plates. I think they're called. Yeah, like plates of hope, dishes of hope. I think they're called or something.
Yeah.
And they get another one. Like the first guy, they waste their first one right away because the nerdy guy's like, "Man, I wish I had a lifetime supply of cucumber rolls." And then a gigantic cucumber roll. No, a year supply of cucumber rolls. And a gigantic cucumber roll like drops in front of him. He's like, "Wait, no, I take that back." He's like, "Too late!" And then the dish breaks. So it's humorous.
Yeah, so that's kind of their motivation for defeating these spirit things, is they get these dishes that grant them wishes. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess my first impression of the show is that I like the animation a lot. It looks nice, like it's crisp, it's clean, and the transformation sequences are wacky. Like this is one of the main reasons I like anime is that there's some wacky shit that you'll see in this medium that I don't think you'll see in other types of entertainment. And Sarazanmai definitely fits that bill. It animates things really wackily and in a way that looks good.
Yeah.
And entertaining.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, but I don't know if this show has a point. Like, I don't know what it's really about.
It's kind of about connection, right? It's about not because everyone has secrets that they don't want to be revealed. So it looks like these three kids all have secrets that they're afraid to tell one another. And throughout then this series is going to be about them actually being open with the secrets that they have with each other, which is nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
I love the music. I mean, I love the opening, I love the ending, and I love the songs they sing during the episodes.
Yeah, it has a good soundtrack. The ending in particular, I really like the ending outro thing, because it's like real life like video footage, like high like HD video footage, but they integrate the animated characters in there, and it looks really good. Like they look like they actually belong in these real life settings that they shoot, even though they're animated the way they are in the show. And actually, one of the reasons I watched this show was because the first trailer for the show is just like that. It's like they have these shots of Japan, and then they kind of just insert these characters in there, and it has like really good music during it. I really recommend you guys watch that first trailer because it's really cool. It's just a good good work of art, I guess, on its own.
I have like Vietnam flashbacks from Handshakers because Handshakers does something like that, where it's like 2D characters in like real life backgrounds, and I just am like scarred for life. Where I'm just like, that doesn't sound cool.
Watch Sarazanmai. It'll make it better, because this is done much better than Handshake. It will.
Yeah, I have no connections to Handshakers, but yeah, watch the trailer or the ending song for this one. It's like a music video.
I would say watch this show in general. I don't know how repetitive it's going to be, because it seems like it's going to be the same thing like each and every time. So I don't know how much it's going to grow, but I mean, at least for these first 2 episodes and the third episode, I'm excited to watch. But I think after episode like 7 or 8, I'm going to be like, okay, we get it. It's going to dive into somebody's asshole.
Yeah, I would say this doesn't seem like a bingeable show just for that reason, because it copies pretty much the same elements every single episode. It has that the dancing scene with the sexy cops, the transformation scenes, even the fight scenes. Like the demon spirits are kind of formed differently, but the way they fight them is pretty much exactly the same way. And the songs are all the same. But I guess the entertainment value is the wackiness of it all, and like figuring out what the secret is of these characters. Like the first one was, he's a cross-dresser. The second one, which I don't think we talked about, was like there's like this cat that they chase throughout the episode, and the secret was that he like stole this cat from someone else to give to his little brother because he wanted a cat. Oh, yeah. So he like stole from someone's porch.
Yeah, the underlying theme of this show is that this main character is like really obsessed with making his little brother happy. Like he goes to extreme lengths to do that.
Well, yeah, he's cross-dressing as a idol for this guy.
Yeah, to take pictures of himself in it. And yeah, in the second one, he steals a cat and tells him like, "This is your new cat now." So it's like I don't know why. Is it his real brother or did he say adoptive brother?
I think it's his real brother, but I think in the third one they kind of reveal a little bit as to maybe why he does it. Ooh. And I guess I'll spoil it because he said he'd be okay with me spoiling it. At the end of the third episode, you realize that he can't like walk or run. Like he needs a wheelchair to get around.
Oh, that's cool because you don't know that in the first two episodes. You never see him. He just always sit down. That's neat.
Yeah. So like in the whole plot of the third one is because the nerdy guy is in love with the main guy. Like one of their main connections is through soccer, and so like they were like the golden duo in soccer. But the main character quit soccer, so the nerdy guy's like, I want you to come back to soccer, blah, blah, blah. And like that's basically what the whole episode's about, is him trying to get him back into soccer.
But he can't because he feels so bad because his brother's in a wheelchair. Yeah,
and at the end of the episode, the little brother's like, yeah, you should keep trying to get him to join soccer because I wish I could run out there with him, but you can do it for me or something like that. And then he puts him in a wheelchair, and then you see that like the place that they've been hanging out is like this hospital, like this backyard of the hospital, so that's pretty cool.
So you're saying this show is like Lost because this is episode 4 Walkabout, where we find out he's in a wheelchair. This makes me love the show even more.
Yes.
Who just pulls like not only a Lost reference but like an exact episode.
Episode 4 Walkabout. I know my Lost. I know my shit about Lost.
What's that guy's name in the Lost show?
John Locke.
Yeah, John Locke. Yeah, sure. The little brother's John Locke.
Sweet.
We'll say that.
Don't tell him what he can't do.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Jake, what was your favorite part about these 3 episodes?
I really liked the part where we talked about Lost.
Yeah, mine too.
This is truly the Lost of anime.
Oh my god, then I would watch the shit out of this even more.
Now I just want an anime adaptation of Lost.
That would be awesome. Like, why can't they do that? Oh, it's like a very quick, like, plane crash, smoke monster, Dharma Initiative, others, wackiness. Man, let's make a Lost anime.
Unanswered questions.
They're all answered in their right way.
Well, I don't want to talk about Lost right now. maybe one day.
Yeah, we're talking about Sarazanmai.
Sarazanmai.
Yeah. So, Kobe, would you recommend this show?
I would, but in exactly the way that you said, and just like not binging. It's like because. Again, it's like they all follow the same template, but it's like watching a little bit. I mean, I love the mixture of like kind of quirky lightness and weird shots and animation mixed with just like the underlying really dark themes. Like it's just hilariously dark. So in that regard, so far after 2 episodes, I'd say I'd recommend it.
Yeah, I'd recommend it too, just because of well, it's definitely a conversation starter. Let's say that it's unique. Like it's an experience.
Hey, did you see that asshole anime?
You see that sexy cop asshole anime?
Fan art of it already.
Of the 2 cops?
No, of like everything.
Great.
Yeah, this is an original anime too. It's not sourced from anything.
Really?
So.
I was wondering.
Straight from the noggin.
Straight from which noggin did this come from? It's like, you know what?
The one in the guy's asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me say, let's see, the director. There's 2 directors credited, and you might recognize some of these. I know I did. One of them is they worked on Bakemonogatari. Have you guys seen that?
It's a Studio Shaft thing, but I have not seen it. I know of it.
There's Mawaru Penguin Drum, and also Shoujo Kakume Utina, which is that's a famous one. That's like the one with the lesbian sword fighters.
Oh, not magical girl. Utina. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one's a real famous one. So this is from the guy who directed that, basically. Anyways, yeah. So straight from those noggins. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to add, Kobe or Jake?
No, this is wild, man. I was not expecting this.
I think I will actually watch a couple of episodes. Just to see. And also I want to see what the sexy cop dance is all about.
It's life. It's everything.
Yeah. Worth the price of admission, for sure. Kobe, would you like to sign us off?
Sure. Thank you so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We do a ton of videos here on Nerd Blaze about Game of Thrones, about anime. We do a podcast called Anime Ricochet. We're two dudes who know nothing about sports, talk about sports anime. And Jake, thank you very much for joining us. He's from Anime Dumpster Dive. What do you do over there?
Anime Dumpster Dive, we go in depth on an anime that's been considered bad by the anime watching community, where we see for ourselves if it's really worth the below 6 Mal score it gets.
It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. They watch a lot of trashy stuff. So thank you all very much for joining us, and we'll be back next week and another time, sometime. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.